Hello everyone, welcome to Disco Elysium. I wanted to play this game for quite a long time now, and well, I finally got around to it. Well, I did play it before in my free time, but I never finished it. There is a continue button, but I'm gonna start a new game today. For those of you who have already played Disco Elysium, I bet it's a great game. For those who haven't played the game and are looking at this video now, hello. I'm gonna be going through it. I do know the start of it a little bit, since like I said, I have played it before, but I do not know a lot of things. Now, this might not be the most thrilling Let's Play, since I'm just gonna answer questions and play it like I would. So yeah, so it's not gonna be the craziest playthrough, but the game is made in a way where you can just, well, explore on your own, do your own stuff. So if I encourage anyone to play it, that's gonna be great. If not, well, at least you're gonna see this video. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started now. I'm just gonna turn this Steam FPS counter off. I was testing some stuff, and then we can then we can start. All right, well, let's get to business. New game. Now I don't know what the archetype is. I guess we can just read it. So the thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. We have stats. Okay, so 5 to intelligence, 1 to psyche, physique 2, and 4 to what? Motorics? Okay. Then we have sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Interesting. 1 to intelligence, 5 to psyche, 4 to physique, and 2 to motorics. And then physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Intelligence 1, psyche 2, 5 physique, and 4 motorics. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the thinker. That's what I played before. It also has a continue button, I guess. But yeah. Also, I see you can create your own character, but I'm gonna go with one of these three. And I'm going with the thinker. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get to it then. I know a couple of my friends are going to be very excited at seeing this video. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Is their address? And I didn't get the rest of it. My apologies. There is gonna be a voiceover, so when the characters in game are talking, I'm not gonna speak over them. And if something is not voiced, then I'll read it for you guys. But yeah, I'll leave as much of the game as possible not talked over. But yeah, I'll try my best with commentary. I'm not the best at these things, but here we go.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Alright. This is my ancient reptilian brain talking to me. Okay. Fantastic. At least I assume it's talking to me.
Never, ever.
Never, ever? Or simply keep on non-existing? You know what? I'll just keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wow. Fantastic. So no worries whatsoever. Absolutely amazing. This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the X something? No. Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the Silence, please. Or let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, there's a I am tired of being... I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Wow. Okay, let's
Like
continue.
a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Fantastic. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut my head off! It's trying to murder the rest of me!
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Nice. Nice.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
I'm opening my eyes. Oh shit, there he is. With nothing on but his underwear. The one, the only, Harry Dubois. Or what? I probably butchered the name. But yeah. We're here. We're active. Drunk as all hell. The portrait is all fucked up. Okay. So what do we have here? I completely forgot how to play this, so I'm gonna get my pants. Yes. Haha, item gained. Trousers. Oh, I
You
have a
hear
thought.
a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says
Fish
whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Nice. Fantastic.
The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Nice. Okay, okay. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I do have the detective mode on. I hope it doesn't do anything too extreme. But the highlighting seemed to be nice to get some, you know, cool things out of it. Easter eggs maybe. I see a tie on this fan. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, like I said, I have played the starting before, but I really haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, let's just scout around the room and see what's up. Do we have a bottle on the floor? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Of course. Of course it is. What is this? Some rag? Oh, an empty cassette case. Do I take it? I'll take it. Why not? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. I wonder who. Okay. So that's my inventory and my equipment slots. Okay, okay. Previously got flare-cut trousers, Savoy Fair, and electrochemistry. Okay, +1 and -1. There's stats in this game. It's so over. I got 2 health and 1 morale. That's on par with this character. Only 1 morale. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etnirs, a single smallest church in Saint Saëns, must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Damn. I'm guessing that's 1943, or... I don't know when this game takes place, but yeah. Okay, cool. Cool, there's little lore pieces to the items. That's great. I'm recording this like way late in night, so at night, so yeah. My commentary is gonna be very quiet. I missed that because I was talking about me recording late at night. Can I please visit that again? Oh no. Oh, I can sense what I can look at. Interesting. Okay. Well, let me get this boot. Or one shoe. I got one shoe, guys. Fantastic. Left foot. Great. I got a shoe on. A singular shoe. There's some broken glass here. What went on here?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay. I'm gonna assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hand?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Nice.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Amazing. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. No. I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. So that's where we get new tasks. Find your other shoe and experience gained. What is that for? This really is an RPG, huh? Okay. So on Monday, we have a task called Find Your Other Shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Okay, will do. So filed or filled? Why is it filled? Monday at 8:08. Interesting. Okay. What else can we interact with? So that's the window. Aha. Me jacket. Amazing. Oh, we still don't have an undershirt. Esprit de corps. Okay. Disco ass blazer. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. I'm not gonna try that yet. Okay. Oh, I have a thought. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. What the fuck? Okay. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Incredible. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, look, a shirt. Just what we needed. Hey. And now we have almost everything. 1 shoe is missing and a tie. 1 conceptualization. Incredible. Your suggestion, -1. We are failures through and through. Okay, what is this? A door? A cabinet? Something? Okay, what's this?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
My god.
Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? virile, uncaring towards the little things?
True.
Probably not, no.
What the fuck? Interesting.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Uh-oh. Well, let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Oh no. How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Well, that's not good. I'm sure everything's fine, yeah.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Interesting. My tongue? Is my tongue okay?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Yikes. Well, I guess we wipe the mirror.
Behold,
Beautiful.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Oh yeah, definitely a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Why not? Because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Yes.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, 100%.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
No. No, I don't want to.
Good call. Go ahead and try something if you like. Or, stop staring into the mirror.
Okay, let's dig deep. 58% to have success in this. Okay, we're gonna try it. So we're gonna dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Let's do it.
It belongs
Oh,
in
shit!
you, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Amazing.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened, no way.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Wow. Click, click. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. Okay, how long ago was the new... Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? No. I need to add the click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Nice. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. And how long ago was this new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you. or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Oh god, it's so over. Okay. No, that's
It
fine.
doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
True. Okay, electrochemistry. Very low, 3%. Okay, no, we got this. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Nah. Let it be for now. Oh, there he is. There's the portrait. Except we still don't have the tie, but that's fine. Okay. That is fantastic. Oh! What is this? Bonuses from thoughts. Interesting. So, sort thoughts by status date. A to Z. Okay. Guilame le million. -1 to logic. Head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours and 30 minutes. Temporary research bonus. Interesting. Whatever happened to Guilame le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand at the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit... Oh my god. The scroll is very slow. Hold on. Lines of some starlit... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. 20 years ago. Spare a thought for his great ass too. Or wait. Maybe he became a police officer in Rivershore West. Experience. 10 out of 100. Wow. Incredible. I'm gonna internalize. So it... Wait. Temporary research bonus -1 logic, head in the clouds, research time for... Bonuses from thoughts. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world, intellect base +1. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, I'm gonna keep it. I guess that's my thought now. Interesting. So these are like stat bonuses or something? Or what? I don't understand. Okay. Let's try to get this tied down now. This is gonna be fantastic.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I wonder how. Hey, we can possibly do this. Hold on, I'm gonna pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
No, bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
No, trust. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay, we're doing this without turning the fan off. We are doing this.
You swoop up and catch
We
the
did
tie.
it.
Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Nice. And now we pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Yes. You see, this is the order of operations we came here for. Fantastic. Ooh, yeah, the items have lore. Okay. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Fantastic. This white stained satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Fantastic. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be bootcut. But these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. The language, wow. The necktie is adorned with a garnish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Okay. So what are our stats? Conceptualization +1, Inland Empire +1, Suggestion -1, Esprit de Décor +1, Electrochemistry +1, and Savoy Fair -1. We got some stats, boyos. We got some stats. It's actual real world hours in minutes. Oh my god. It's so over. It is actually so over. Okay, well, what else can we do other than find that shoe, which I'm guessing is on the balcony? Also, can we maybe interact with this? Is there a hidden interactive stuff? No? Okay. Well, let's get to the balcony then. Is this the balcony? It has to be, right? Okay, we certainly unlocked it. Where's the balcony? La Parba, 26 centigrade, arid. Okay. Free money! There's something on the table. Yes. There indeed is something on the table. Ah, it's a weather forecast. Okay. Let's go out of here. Haha. Oh. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. There it is. Me shoe. A gust of briny wind washes over you. There we go. We got both of the shoes. We are complete once more. Okay, what's the lore? Wait, put them on. Thanks. What's the lore behind them? They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. Incredible. And now I got some composure as well. Amazing. Oh, I got a thought.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
True. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. Truth be told.
Nice. The only good thing. It's so over. Okay, let's go in. Even did a victory spin. Okay, nice.
Hello, officer.
Hello. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Okay. Wow. Very wow. Hello. What's up?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Wow. I keep succeeding on these. I wonder what it is. Like, what is this? Can you get more thoughts if you succeed at things? Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your blow to face away from her. No.
No.
Wait, I don't know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer. Yeah.
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer. Chief Technical Officer. It's my stage name.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here
All
for
this
3
time?
days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Wow. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? When the right mind will let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Oh no, it's over.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
That's a compliment and an insult in one.
Could it be because of the drinking?
You're right.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Wow. Okay. I'm not even gonna try this. Goodbye.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Damn. Crazy.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you. Let's go with the flow.
Yes.
What is it that they have against the police here? What exactly is here? Whirling in rags? Right? Or something? What do they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Wow. Should that mean something to me? Revachol forever? Or how about you tell me something else instead? Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Interesting. Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been there?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay. Tell me something else.
Yeah?
Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Okay.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about oh, the better.
Uh-oh.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Damn. That's so me. Oh my god. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Alright.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Wow. Okay. Thanks. You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I didn't have a conversation this long with her last time, so things are already different. And I can bet, like, lots of things are gonna be different in this Let's Play. I think this game is built upon randomized things. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Disgusting. Getting me out of here. Anything I can interact with other than her door, which I'm not gonna bang on. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde, okay? Okay, we have stairs leading downwards, let's go. No way, it's him. No way, it's him. What do we have here? This is where the lyrics would be. Okay, okay. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Alright, alright. So it's a stage. A stage on some pallets. Alright, what do we have here? Summer door closed for the winter. That makes sense. Anything I can interact with? This person. Hello? A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Ooh. Ooh. We probably need the pills, to be honest. Wake him up. Low chance, 17%. Oh no. You may retry. Oh, it says if I can retry stuff. I see. Okay. That's cool. That's very cool to know. Let us pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
I see. Okay. What's with the piece of plastic on his carabiner?
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Interesting. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. I see. We can... Why would we steal his ID? Hold on. What the fuck do you mean? I'm gonna try to wake him up.
You gently shake his
Damn.
shoulder, but nothing happens.
Oh
This
shit, it's
man
locked.
could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Damn. Crazy. Put skill points into physical instrument to open this white check. I see. So it is repeatable, but it locks itself behind a Okay, I'm gonna leave for now. I'm not. I'm not gonna steal his ID. Why would I? Why the fuck would I steal his ID? Oh, okay. I just pressed on my portrait. I see we can do stuff with whatever we have here. So I'm guessing we can level stuff up when we get skill points here somewhere. Yeah, 100%. Okay, cool, cool. How's my thought doing? Still 4 more hours. 4 real hours. Fantastic, to be honest. Okay, what do we have here? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Fantastic. Oh my god, it's literally him. What the fuck? Well, I'm gonna talk to some other people first. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. So over. What does it say here? A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 16. Okay. At 4 p.m. What's this? Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. Okay, okay. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Okay. What's this? The door is bolted. A sign reads, Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Okay. Oh, we have something here. What's this? A Nosafed? I'll take it. Give me that charge. Thank you very much. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Cool, cool, cool. What's that? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Fantastic. And lastly, the speaker is connected to the radio and the music is seasoned with static. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, what's this? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. How would you discern that? You must be an incredible detective to discern such a thing. Okay. What does he have to say?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Uh-huh. So true. I failed. I fucking failed. It's over.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
That probably wasn't me, right?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Nice.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Incredible. Incredible. Perception. Roll for perception. It's so over. That's a great score, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him? Okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Hold on, I want to see more of the bird.
A competent work of taxi. Looks like
Yes,
the
yes,
bird.
yes.
This is the Great Skua. The
Yes,
small
yes.
steel tag says as much.
Can I help
The
you
Great
with that?
Skua.
Let's try this.
Stegoarius.
Look, your buddy... Why don't you go
Okay,
and
it's the same
talk to
thing.
him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
The manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender. Alright. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this man alone. it's clear something happened, you know. Nope, I thought.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Huh. It's drink o'clock, bro. An hour?
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Have I? I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Sure. Sure, buddy. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Yeah, exactly. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Garth to serve me up a beverage. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Boring normal person drink. Okay. I see how it is. Yes, I'll
Get your
do just
drink
that.
on and your act together.
Find booze and drink it. New task. No, leave me alone. I don't wanna. No. Fuck off. Oh, wait. Oh, you can see what options you have. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go up then, and I'm gonna try the mirror. Although it will lock it, because I... Can I return? I can probably return later on. Probably. Unless I can't. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I don't know enough about this game to know if I can return here or not, so I'm just gonna do it now. And see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, let's go in. Let's try to wipe this grin off his face. Watch it somehow
hangs
succeed.
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Nice.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So is that still mapped? Aha, it is. Okay, it is. Cool. Do I steal the dock worker's ID? I wonder if it's gonna be beneficial at some point. Has to be, right? Has to be. You know what? I'm gonna go do it. Why the fuck not? I'm gonna have a dock worker's ID. Plus, I'm police. I can say it was in the name of in the scope of work. Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Let's get this.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
Nice. And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Swipe through the pocketbook and we'll take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a
Oh,
profile on
fuck.
it.
I
Seems
stole
like
his
this woman
money.
lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
Amazing. Let's get to his document as well.
You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
So untrue.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Nice. We got an ID now. Fantastic. A standard issue dock worker shift card doubling as a worker's permit. Uh-oh. Did I just ruin a man's life? Oops. The bottom left corner holds a picture of the man this item used to belong to. Uh-oh. The two of you look nothing alike, just so you know. I think I just ruined the man's livelihood. Well, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Even though I didn't have to do that, but, you know.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where did I get such crown? The idea of a king in the century gone is pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the world today. You know what? Yeah.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Damn. Very philosophical. Do I have a thought? No, I don't. It's 11% done. My god. Okay. Also, I see it's worth revisiting where you've been before, because new thoughts form when you see the same thing. At least that's how it looked like to me right now. Like, the same thing happened with that liquor, right? I went to buy it again, and then it gave me a new option. It is worth it to just go around multiple times, from what I can see. Okay. I guess we talk to the wheelchair lady now.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
My colleague. Okay. Hello. It's literally him.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
No way.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
No way. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't really know my name. Just call me officer. Hold on. Invent a name for yourself. Yeah. Let's... Partial to the officer. Let's do it.
Raphael Ambrosius.
I failed. I failed. No, fuck off. Why did I fail? Oh my god, I'm doomed. It's so cool. Nah, fuck it. We're rolling with it.
Yes, well.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
No. Absolutely not. No reason really.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of a misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
All right. Coroner's case. So, a murder or what?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? What? Hmm. No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
Yes.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure? I'm from the police. But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
You're right. You're right. What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay, well, let's get going.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
You got it.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Cool. Can I click on his portrait?
Yes?
I can. Ooh, okay. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Anything? I can't remember a damn thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Goddamn.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
I see. Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
And who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
I see. Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Goddamn. The RCM is... Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. Okay. Pretty much the caller, probably, or something. Just unravel the whole mystery behind this thing. The RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
You got it, boss.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Interesting. Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Yes.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Yep. Preliminary info, no. Would you say this is a mysterious case? No, not really. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Okay.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. I'm on retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay. Sure.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I have everything I need now.
Good.
Okay. Cool. So we have a couple of things to do. I'm not gonna do this one, fuck off. Interview cafeteria manager. The cafeteria manager of the Whirling in Rags might know something about the murder that happened in the yard. Ask him about it. Inspect the body hanging in the back of the yard. In the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Incredible. You need to report your missing badge to the 41st precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car to call your station. And the pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41, yours, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay, you got it. Oh, we also can check what things were done already. Okay, well, I guess we go to the manager first, and we're gonna go to the wheelchair later again. Hello? Oh,
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
You are right. Yes, my soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Absolutely.
Through a PA system.
Yes.
By other people.
Yep. This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Absolutely. What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Ooh. No.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
Fine.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Cool. We got another task. Sing karaoke. Incredible. Okay. Hello, Mr. Manager.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Still doesn't know my name. Can I have a drink? I'm currently in between names. Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. It's like when you left your band but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. Kim's about to say something, let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
My god.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Oh. Yep, sure.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay. Cool. Don't we know this? Hold on.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
She went away because none of your business.
Oh, it very
Have they
much
not
is.
been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Actually, everything has something to do with everything, yes.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
No, that's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No. Trust. I don't. I don't owe you shit. Let's do it. Shit.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true, yes, and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air.
Why did I
Barkeep's
do
got his
this?
mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Watch out!
Well, this also didn't happen, the first one. Incredible.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
So worth it.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Nice. There's more of you hidden. I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
I sure as hell haven't felt no love.
That is too bad. We all need a little love. Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have
So
strained your
over.
left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
Yeah, fair enough.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that was idiotic.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Marvel Hill. Oh god, I don't want Marvel. Far away?
In time or space?
Definitely space.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace it back?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
No,
Maybe
right?
a
Thought
street
game.
or an apartment will appear.
Sure. Ah, lady, I'm so fucking sorry. My god. Hold on. I need to.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Can't believe I fucking just dolphin dove into a disabled person.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the
So
street,
horrible.
but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Really cool in the 30s.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
973, so true. 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Democracy?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Damn.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Incredible. How come there are cops then?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Damaged. Oh no. What is the revolution?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Damn.
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Okay. How did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Alright, thank you.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
I like the conversations. They are very thorough and very long. And it's not actually just one conversation with a person. It's cool. It's cool. Very cool design. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
He's a very bad man without honor or compassion.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Bruh. It's so over.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd
Damn,
slow you
recruitment
down.
failed.
Perhaps another time.
Thanks. Okay. Appreciate the cooperation. Goodbye.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Such a sweet person, even after I nose dove into her by doing stupid shit. What's this? A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Okay, fantastic. And I have 3 new quests to do, or 3 new tasks. Someone reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Yup, will do. You need to pay for the damages you caused in the whirling in rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Garth. 100. I remember that. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try rich person. Rich people are educated. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Well. Cool. And we have a new thought that we can complete. 6 hours? 6 bloody hours? Oh my goodness. Wow. Just wow. Holy moly. Internalize? You can do it. You can actually just... So, wait, are these temporary boosts then? These are temporary boosts, aren't they? Yeah. They are absolutely temporary boosts, right? If I go here, so 6 hours and... No, research time is 6 hours and 5 minutes. But it gives me a bonus while it's researching? Or whatever? I don't quite understand this. Okay, let's see. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Ramignon. I don't know what the fuck I even said. Anyway, this. In North Jamrock, the streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep the thoughts going? I see I have a lot of thought slots. So I guess I'm just gonna keep them up. I don't know how this works though. It's very strange. Okay. Hello. Just checking if there's anything else to ask you. See something here at the Whirling Guard. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That's a shot at me.
Who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yep. You're right.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Yeah, thank you.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
You're right. You're right. Okay. See you, man. Thanks for the info. I know who's in the union box. I see. God has told you some unruly union men gather in the mess hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay, you got it. So time is indeed passing. Anything else that we can get to? Can we talk to Kim?
Yes?
Okay. No. Well, no. So we can't leave through here, right? Yeah, we cannot. Then we have to do some... Ooh, I see stuff in there. But I can't really get it, can I? Let's see.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
We can try this. Let's try this again.
The worker continues
Damn.
to nap,
Feels bad.
undisturbed despite you shaking him. This guy's a real juggernaut of sleep.
Feels bad. Well, we'll come back to this then, probably. Okay, let's go out. Nice. I really like the music. Music's cool. Okay, what do we have here? A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Cool. What's this? The person? Probably? Oh, I can zoom out. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Well, that's not nice. I forgot we can zoom in and out. Okay, what do we have here? Pigs Go Home. The street name is illegible. Oops.
The RCM in Martinez. What
Yep.
can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay, what about the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Okay, south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
And what's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Got it. Well, I know where I am. Okay, thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Okay, cool. Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
What are you doing here?
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Goddamn.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Okay, thanks.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
That is true. That is very true. But I'm not gonna steal it off of a person like I did with the dock worker's ID. No, it's fine, trust. It's fine. Okay, what do we have? So we can talk to this guy as well. But let's contact these dudes first, right? I need to report my badge. And get the pissing competition. Yes. Also this. Sylvie, yes. Okay. Let's get to business.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Damn.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Nice.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
I'm gonna pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Ignore Alice and press the button labeled saved. Oh no. Okay. Could you connect me to... I'm gonna report my badge first. That seems like the priority option, probably.
Just a second, officer.
Okay.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Need to report my badge missing. 10-10, transmission complete, standing by, over. Okay. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
I'm gonna say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
True.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Okay, sure.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost his badge!
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Ten 9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
No, I definitely have a trust.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
So over.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Well, time to fire back.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother.
No.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V. 10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Yeah.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
So over. Okay.
Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay. Well. Do we go to get saved? Do we... Let's go to get saved.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh yeah, actually, let's do Sylvie first.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Hello. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling? Why? Was it you who called the police?
No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Mm-hmm.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay, just a moment.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
I see. Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the
Yeah,
Union.
that's fine.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge? Hold on, let's go with this one first.
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
That is true though.
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
It's probably because of my character, to be honest.
You know who? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
It's on me right now.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Okay, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Ooh. Ooh. Hold on.
Yes,
Oh,
you've
shit.
obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs.
Oh no. Oh no. Does this mean our fucking ID went down the drain?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Jesus.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What am I? Am I supposed to find out a song? Get a hold of a sad song on tape? Yeah, kind of.
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, I'm done.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A radio, a metallic drawer, slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Pry bar. It's probably gonna be. Actually, all three of these things are fantastic. I wonder if I can use my number keys to select them.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Chain cutter?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Cool. Alright. Well, got some stuff.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Copo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours? Okay, just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess. What is it?
Cool cop.
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything. Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go? Yes, impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up. No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Do I opt in or opt out? No, I'm gonna opt out.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Yeah, you were. I'm a bad cop. Wait, maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know.
Yes?
Hello, Kim Kitsuragi. Okay, no. Nothing. Okay, what do we have? We have tools. The red tip pry bar has Carson T heavy duty engraved just below the handle. It is satisfyingly heavy, and perhaps one of the most useful tools to carry around. The meanest looking pair of cutters you have ever seen, made in Gottwald by Walscherm Werkzeug. No chain, wire, nor barbed fence will ever stand in your way again. They look hungry, ready to chew steel. A police flashlight bearing the logo of Grundstellung Rau. The small dynamo packed inside this handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. Cool. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, there's a level up option. I see. Ooh, what do we do? Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. I see. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Okay, whatever. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. I see. This could be cool. I'm gonna do this for now. I'm gonna level it up. Left changes. There we go. So now I have a point in visual calculus. Cool. Okay. Well, what else do we have? Something over here? Oh yeah, right. The fucking map is huge. This is gonna be a big series. Big.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
It's the jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils. heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
Where's the
It's a
jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Damn.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Ooh. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Alright.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
What are you hauling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the other world. In the underworld. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the other... Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called
sorry.
a camion, on Kirrayo and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Nice, nice. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Know anything about the dead guy?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Crazy. Okay, well, I'm good for now.
Don't
See
be
you
a
then.
stranger.
Hello, stranger. Okay, what do we have here? How do I get to there? Oh, okay. That's a bit different. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Okay. Cool, cool. So what do we have here? Can walk down. What's this? A bold slogan, Human Ox, covers the truck. Alright. What's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Nice.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
No way. Oh, a very high chance. What indentations? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Wow. Lieutenant, someone shot the king.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke, target practice, or a political statement.
Maybe it's connected.
If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads. But then again, we don't really know what we are dealing with here, so... I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
You got it.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did you manage that?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Goddamn.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
That is a lot to process. A bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Wow. a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled.
Goddamn.
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Restore the monument.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinaise. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Those critics might have it wrong though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time.
Goddamn.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Goddamn. Let's leave. Man, every single little thing in this game just has so much fucking lore to it. A lot of work that went into this game, huh? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Okay, what else do we have? Why is this a yellow? Important? Ah, I see. I can take a white tank top. Did I just steal someone's clothes? Is that what happened? Ah, this can replace my shirt. No. Maybe when the time comes, you know. I don't know why shirts give me stats, but hey, here we are. Okay, what's in here? Money! Yes, we are only 94 real short of paying my debt off.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Goddamn.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. No response wherever this woman is. Your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Oh, okay. If you say so. Oh, another car. A foreign car kept in good condition. Alright, alright. Oh, money. I need that shit. I can't talk to you. What's in here? The lorries probably store the fuel here. Now they store booze. Incredible. Hello? Who's this?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Mm-hmm. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. Oh, goodness.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of a cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Fair enough.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Okay, okay. I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Oh yeah?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Okay, okay. What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to reach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer? What about storming in?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I want to get into the harbor as well.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful, cops doing nothing. You should bring backup, open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
Okay, see you then. What do you mean, Kim? We just need to let them in. They'll do the work for us. What's that? It says Grey. Incredible. Okay, there's a person we can talk to up there. Well, I'm gonna pick up this. Free money after all. Okay, 93 more real. What's this? Fleete. Okay. There's a garbage bin. Let's go. What's this? Magnesium. Taken straight from the garbage. I can't, Jump Jams, a popular misc... Can you get your text out of my text? A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. The issue hosts a top 10 list. Wow.
Welcome to
No!
Revachol.
3 T's, how idiomatic. A racist lorry driver. Welcome to Revachol. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
God damn.
Come on, man, I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Sure is, buddy.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking ache him.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has it been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
God damn. What kind of power are we supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
We're done for now. Son of a pit. Yeah, let's go into the store. Okay, what do we have here? Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Nice, nice. Okay, see ya. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Nice.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Steal a raincoat, bruh.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
-1. So over. Okay, hello.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's this, Fritte?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritte with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritte Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Crazy. What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Crazy.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Thanks for your help. Everything about the reality we're in, bruh. So over. What's that?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint-Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Nice.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint-Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint-Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Crazy. Okay. See you, man. And what is that?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Guess not, no. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Yep. See you, man. Okay, nothing else in here. We also learned that we can trade bottles and stuff for... Well, but we need a bag, apparently. Can we take it? No, we can't. Okay, so we need to get up to there somehow. And also... Oh, I almost missed this. Whatever this might be.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
God damn. What about the black seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eelmdal in the lost city of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
That bitch.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Oh, is it over? Hold on. I wonder if we can ask him something else. Hold on. Oh, I'm genuinely curious. Then that mofo up there.
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick apples.
Apples? It's exactly...
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, we think.
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Apples. Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
Yeah.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious. Hell no, it's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Sure. Crazy. Alright, cool. Let's head over to this place. Oh yeah. Closer winter. Please use main entrance. Alright, well. I guess that's gonna do it for this episode. It's been 2 hours and a half, so yeah. It's been a long session, but this game is very slow. And it's gonna take a while to complete it. Yeah, so far so good. Love it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.